A soggy, wet day here in Tallahassee inside Doak Campbell Stadium. That didn't stop Florida State from defeating the Texas State Bobcats 59-16 alongside our digital and managing editor, Perry Costadakis. I'm Mario Masudi, the sports editor of the FSView. Perry, the offense was fantastic today, led by multiple people. The rushing game really did its part.
You saw everything you wanted to see. A little bit over 200 yards rushing for everybody combined. You saw Dalvin Cook taking it long time. 3rd and long, every play, taking it down. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm not even speaking complete sentences anymore.
It's okay. Dalvin Cook can speak the sentences for you. 156 rush yards on the evening. Dalvin Cook back after being suspended for much of the summer. He picked up right where he left off. Dalvin Cook looked every bit the best offensive player on the field today.
Oh, he was a threat to take it to the house almost every single time. Mario Pender also was looking great. He almost had 100 yards himself. He had a touchdown. That offensive line looked pretty good for as young as they were. The right side struggled a little bit, but left side was looking
5 career starts, and all came from left tackle Roderick Johnson. He was fantastic. The rush game was fantastic, but they weren't the only ones who really did their part for the Seminole offense today. Everett Golson. But what can you say about the guy? He came in from Notre Dame, transfers in, the hype, the competition with Sean McGuire. He steps on the field, and he looks as good as gold.
Right, yeah, and even in the first half, we didn't really see much of Everett Golson. We saw a lot of handing the ball off, play action, rollouts, little dump offs. We liked what we saw, but we didn't really see him light up the field into the second half, and that's when he started really taking shots downfield. All of his touchdowns came in the second half. He really looked great.
You know, the question with him was, could he pick up the Florida State offense in time? Could he build chemistry with these young Florida State wide receivers and with the young offensive line? Perry, what did you think you saw out of Everett Golson today? Do you think he met the expectations?
Those expectations, definitely, because 9 different receivers he connected with today. Every single person who connected on a touchdown pass, it was a different receiver. He really spread the ball out. He really commanded the offense. Jimbo said he doesn't even have the full grasp of the offense yet, but you saw that on the field today. You still saw what he could do.
Yeah, 9 different Florida State receivers had a reception today. Sean McGuire also did get in for the fourth quarter, led a touchdown drive. But the story of the game for me, the defense looked fantastic. They lost so much to the NFL draft this offseason. Led by Jalen Ramsey, they held a Texas State offense that's very tricky to 300 yards of total offense around there, and a lot of those yards came in garbage time. Perry, this young Florida State and inexperienced Florida State defense did its part.
They did everything you needed to do. You saw the battle in the trenches. You saw the D-line getting penetration in the backfield. Linebackers, thin unit, but they really did what you wanted to see today. You saw Jacob Pugh making plays. Jalen Ramsey all over the field, of course. That one diving grab where he almost intercepted it when he literally just turned around.
Yeah, and one last thing before we let you guys go. Who's your MVP today? Who was the guy who stood out most?
You have to give it to Dalvin. Everybody did their part, pretty much all-around team effort from what you want to see other than special teams. But Dalvin Cook really came back after missing a lot of the offseason, stayed in shape, and that showed today.
Well, up next for the Florida State Seminoles is a match against the USF Bulls next Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Myself and Perry will be right back here with you next week. Until then, the news is good from Tallahassee inside Doak Campbell Stadium. 59-16, the Noles win.